This is an emergency, I beg an urgently. This is a serious case. The way you put in work on me, just like a surgeon when you operate that ways.
Alright, so I am going to shuffle the cards. And I'm going to get you to say your first name to the spirit while I pray over the card, and we'll begin. Okay. Say your first name, please. Why am I seeing like a beach or I'm seeing like an ocean? What's going on with that?
A beach or an ocean?
A beach or an ocean, and Jazz just said she saw Yamaya.
Yamaya?
Yep.
Oh. I don't know. I've been doing I have my bags and stuff on me all the time.
And she is in the bag. I put her in that bag, so okay, got it. All right.
Yeah, I wear my bag, and you said every Tuesday do what I'm supposed to do with it, so yeah.
All right. So now, as you know, the entrepreneurship reading, I do the 3 cards, and then you have the option to go to select the other 2 from whichever house you feel you need answer to on the entrepreneur level. So first card, second card, third card. All right. So your first card is in your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic affairs, money, wealth, prosperity, what you got on hand in the bank right now. And in this house right here, you have the air element in the upright position. Again, this shows investing 100%. You're literally speaking to somebody about an investing. Somebody is either no. The spirit say somebody is investing in you. Like they saying, hey, I want to invest XYZ in you right now. I think this business will work. I'm going to invest XYZ in you right now. So that's what spirit is showing. It's like you just in talks about investing, and then the air element, like it's not an actual, like an ace of air, words being actually said. This is just like hypotheticals, theory. They say theory. These are theoretical outtakes. Theoretical, like somebody saying, okay, if you do this, then this will be great. Only thing we'll need is to put this much down, put this much in, go this way, go that way. Everything is theoretical, but it's still talking about the money that you got in your pocket or the money that somebody with you got in your pocket. I will say I see you with a business partner, and I see you with a male business partner, 100%, because in your 6th house, it's called the couple. So we'll get to that later. But Spirit's saying these 2 are connecting together quite well. Would you like to ask this card a question? Okay, now I'm gonna pull Jazz cards and see what she got, because she got her card laid out over here. What's the
first house.
Oh, this is the first one. So in the first one, she did a star-crossed cut. That's cool. So in this house right here, she got the 7 of Wands. I mean the 7 of Swords. Okay, and the 8 of Cups. Ooh. Plan, hopes, wishes, cards, highest manner. But having the 7 of Swords in the upright position is bad. So I'm trying to figure out why. If you're having talks about, you have to watch your investors. You have to watch that you don't get too carried away with your investor. So now I'm understanding what they were saying. This is why I kept saying it's in talk. Somebody is saying, so let me roll them all together, because I'm dealing with 2 different spirits at the same time, and both of them chatting at the same time saying, that's what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. So you have the air element meaning there are talks. There are talks, there are conversations, not something, nobody made a decision, but there are talks. Then you have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords represent a kind of like backstabbing, betrayal, sneakiness. So somebody is
Yeah.
being a little sneaky with this talk. So basically, the spirit not saying they're being sneaky. Spirit is saying that they have ulterior motive. That makes sense.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you what the ulterior motives is. So now you have the Eight of Cups, money problems, that's turning your back on them and walking away. So now somebody is trying to invest in you, trying to jazz you up, trying to hype you up. So then when they get to the Eight of Cups, they're going to have a lot of fear. They're going to try to walk away if things don't work out. But this is all in your money right now. So unless you give in to this person, and Spirit is painting a picture. So is this person trying to invest with you on the level of being with you, dating you, or are they coming at you both ways, investor and boyfriend?
No, the guy that I'm with now, his brother,
Uh-huh.
he's he's a Libra, I think, brother's October 10th. But he was saying that he and another guy with his dad
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, but they were really interested in investing. And that's pretty much as far as it went. Like he never thought they get on here anything. But I have decided to get a corporate attorney I can sit down and talk to and get more information on how I should go about it and X, Y, Z, so I can educate myself.
Yeah. I think you should, because the cards are just telling me there's some undertone with this. There's some kind of dating / sexual undertones with these investors. Like they gonna really try to get at you in some form of fashion in the negotiation process. So just be careful what Spirit is saying.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represent communication, and with Gemini being in this house, it's communication that has to be had, good or bad, warm or cold. The communication has to come to you for your own benefit. And in this house right here, you have another air card. Now, all these air cards are not cool, okay? So you have another air card, and you have the Ten of Air in the upright position. Having the Ten of Air in the upright position in your communication tells me that there is some form of communication is not being heard. You're not seeing the picture clearly. You're not seeing everything right, because I got 10 dead birds. 10 dead birds just laying around on the ground, not flying, not talking, not chirping. They're just drying out, dying. If Gemini is bringing this to you, and let me tell you something, Gemini deals with your inner man as well as your outer man. So they're telling me you need to pay attention to the fine print.
Okay.
Really, because you're making a major move. Pay attention to the fine print. That's what Spirit say here. Now, I'm going to pull the two cards that Jazz had for this. Okay, and in this house right here, of communication, you got the Six of Wands. It says boat or over water travel, turning boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters. So, on the first card, Six of Wands, it's like, okay, you're not reading the fine print.
She needs to smooth out all the
But yeah, I was just gonna say that you got somebody that's dependent on you. There's a child and a woman. Spirit is showing me that is gonna depend on you more than you know. So you really gotta make sure all the rough bumps are smoothed out when you go over this turbulence, when you go over this water. Because this is too much communication, and this is swords, Six of Swords. This is somebody not paying attention, just 100%. So you gotta really go over this contract again. You gotta really, this is saying moving forward. So then the second card, you got the Knight of Swords. In the communication, now whoever's talking to you, they're rushing in saying, I got this, let's do this. They more hyped about your idea than you. Spirit is saying this is gonna be a really big mistake if you make this move without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. It's all verbiage from here on out. Spirit saying you need to watch the verbiage, because if you get an investor and then you sit up there and you say, okay, I want to make you a partner here, here, and here. I want to give you XYZ%. Spirit says he's going to end up buying you. You have to stick to your guns, and you have to make sure that contract is ironclad smooth to where you win.
Okay.
Say it. You seeing it too? You doing the same? Go ahead. What you got to say?
Quick question. Is there something that you don't know how to do that you're avoiding?
There's something I don't know how to do that I'm avoiding.
There's something that she's avoiding with her business.
There's a lot of things I'm still researching and getting advice on as far as like the legality of like the partnership agreement, the investor agreement, and all that stuff.
I just know, yeah, somebody is very eager, but you gotta, yeah, they just keep saying, just long as you read the fine print, as long as you lay that thing out the way you need to lay it out, it's gonna work. They say, but you gotta lay it out, because somebody just moving too damn fast, and it's not you, because they saying this is a young man. Just
See, and the thing is, so you remember the young lady you said, remember I told you at work? So me and Jordan, we work together. She's a fire sign.
correct,
That
yeah.
was my last reading.
Mm-hmm.
So she and I decided to partner with her because we balance, like, okay, so Jordan is very good with certain things. Like, we balance each other out. Like, at work, we work great together.
Mm-hmm.
And so so that's the only partner that I'm going to have. Like, I'm going to be majority partner. I was going to make her like 15-20% partner, but I'm going to talk to an attorney on Monday and see how I should do it. I'm not putting anything in writing yet, but everything's going to be in writing.
Yes.
I know that for sure.
And they also saying your investors, you need to really take part in your investors as well. So really make sure you know what they got brewing too.
Okay, I'm going to do all that on Monday. I have a meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning with the corporate attorney.
Okay, good deal. All right, so now we're going to go over here to your sixth house. Your sixth house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your sixth house represents your future economic affairs, future money, wealth, prosperity, investment. This is the house that tells you whether you win or not. And in this house right here, you have the couples card in the upright position. If this couples card is in the upright position, this says partnership. This says partnership, and this is a really good partnership. So the partnership is good if you can lay out the contract, because the dude, the spirit is saying, look how he's looking at the woman. You need to amaze these people that they saying that you can bear your, and excuse my French, they say you need to be able to bear your ass but not your soul. I don't know if that's gonna make sense to you. I don't know if you've heard those words before put together, but spirit is saying you need to learn how to bear your ass but not your soul. I guess don't let the left hand know what the right hand doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got that.
But you got okay. So now the two cards that Jazz pulled when it came over here to this one here is again just like, and this is on point. So right now we have the first card, we have the devil in the upright position. The devil in the upright position, just like my card, the couples card, got a man and a woman chained to each other. Again, this is partnership. But with the devil here, they keep telling me the devil is in the details. So this is contractual. Make sure this is 100%. Make sure that contract works for you and only you, because you are 90% the investor in this. You are 90% the owner. Everybody else is just going to get small portions, but they are the ones that's going to be turning the wheels for you. So you got to make sure everybody know their place, because with the devil here, it's they're not saying it's an addiction. They're saying it's more of a chore, like you have to. And if you don't do the right paperwork, you're going to be forced to do all this yourself. That's the first card.
Okay.
And then the second card on that one right here, you know, you have the Six of Cups in the upright position. Having the Six of Cups in the upright position, like this is an offer. They saying this is an offer before you get to the Seven of Cups, when you can drink it, somebody got to hand it to you. So now, future meaning like during this, partners are going to come, partners are going to go. but somebody is going. You need to be Spirit said you need to be very wary of somebody wanting to get in with you so damn bad that they teeth shaking. It's like they on a sugar rush. You need to be so careful. Ask that question. Why do you want to join me? How will it benefit you? What are you getting out of it? Not only make sure that contract right, but everybody that comes, you need to get them a 5-point check sheet, and you need to find out, will they fit your company? Because this is your baby. There's no going back. This is your baby. So that's what they're saying. So everything is good in the reading. I don't see you failing. I just see that they saying that you got to just make sure that contract right. Don't let your feelings get in the way of, don't let friendship, relationship get in the way of what you got to do. And again, I'm seeing the beach. I'm seeing beach water erosion. I'm seeing ocean. I'm seeing sand, water. You know what? How about you? When the last time you had a spiritual cleanse?
I normally do it 3 days straight. I did it last week with my sauce or whatever, and my vinegar and all that stuff.
Oh.
And my soda water.
Okay. When will you have access to some salt water, like to go to the beach? I don't know how close you are around salt water.
I'm in North Carolina. I'm in Georgia. I'm in Atlanta. I don't know.
Ain't no beaches in Atlanta.
No, it's in South Carolina. There's beaches. Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I should just mail her some salt water. What you think? We got a ton of it from Coco. Let me mail you some bottles of salt water. About 5 bottles of salt water, so you can literally take you a nice spiritual bath. Because I think Yah wants to cleanse your aura and everything before you really make this move. Because I'm seeing salt water, and I'm seeing crystal clear water, and I'm seeing you need to go to a beach. And if you're not near a beach, I got damn near 10 giant gallons of salt water that I use in my ritual work. So I can send you some. We can get that out tomorrow. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now, that was my spew. Do you have any questions for the spirit, for the cards, anything?
The only question I have is currently I'm preparing to put in a proposal for a contract with DeKalb County.
Okay.
And I want to know if that's in my state. Do I have a good chance of winning that contract? This would be my first one.
Spirit, does she have a great chance of winning the contract with DeKalb? Does she have a great chance of winning it? 3 cards, Spirit. Does she have a great chance? Is this the way she's supposed to get it? 1, 2, 3. Woo. So, Spirit is saying, wow. Spirit says focus on your strength, but then they say the only way you're going to get this contract if you wow them. Now, let me explain to them why they're saying wow. Don't go in there humble. Don't go in there timid. Spirit said, the first card, will you get this contract? Spirit said yes, but you got to focus on your strength. There is nobody on the planet in where you at that knows this line of work better than you do. You know the intricate outs, you know what the hell you're doing. They said snap your fingers and wow the fuck out of them. Second, they said educate, teach. They say educate, teach, and offer. So basically, you got to show they ass up. You have to let them people know you know exactly what the hell you're talking about, and there's nothing better. Even if you research their system and say you're using a PSJ32, well, if you use a PSJ33, then this will make it all better. This is going to stop, such. They say you got to go in there and wow their ass. And then the third one say there's a reflection. So what they're saying when it comes to the reflection, they saying they already know your work. So you have to show them what they already know about you. Am I making sense?
Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Okay, I'll figure that out.
So now, here's the 3 cards that Jazz pulled with my 3 cards. So, wow, this is pretty cool. So I'm going to go and order that for her. So it says the first card. Jesus Christ, I hear that. So the first card, will you get this contract? You got the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, straight up. Queen of Pentacles meaning that you're going to go in there and you're going to pop it. You know what you're doing. You know how to make money. The Queen of Pentacles, run it. Are you, and that's the first one, are you going to do good with this contract? Or are you going to get it? The second card is the Eight of Wands. Speedy news, situation coming on a high level. Okay, that's education. You're getting it. You're going to wow them. The third one, I cannot say this enough, and I'm smiling right here because I love this type of reading, and I love the way you like just jumped off the porch with this, and this just confirmation. Spirit, thank you so much. So on top of the third card that Jazz pulled out of her deck, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Money, contentment, signing of money agreement. I don't got time for this.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit.
Listen, read the contract with your partners, but this thing, you got this. They already know about you. You got this. No doubt whatsoever. I'm telling you. Going there so hard that you kick down the door, waving the 4-4. All they heard, Papa, don't hit me no more. I know I'm lame. I know I'm cheesy too.
I love it.
That's what I heard. So
I love it. Thank you so much.
that's it. Any other questions? I could do this reading all night, but I know I got another one. I like this entrepreneur reading. God.
So thank you guys so much. Obviously, I'm gonna try to book another one next week.
You know, I must be a horrible businessman, but you know you don't have to book every week.
No, but I know one, I love your energy, and I trust you. And
Thank you.
It's the energy, so I'm like guided to, I feel lost, like, oh my God, I have to call the Darren, oh my goodness. So, I just love it. So I'm definitely a client for life. You're taking me through this journey, and I really appreciate your guidance. It really means a lot. And my bag and my pendant is amazing. Like, I try to leave a review, and I don't know where to leave one, but either way, like I said, it's working.
Thank you. Yes. Hey, I really put in the work with that. I don't know, and I don't think that pendant wasn't even part of our contract. Spirit said, give her this, and like take it. I did everything Spirit said, so it was such a higher power working with you on this right here. It was just amazing. Shango took over. Y'all was in there. Everybody, Ogun, everybody was like, I got this. I'm like, okay, do this. I had to do something for each last one of them. And it's working.
Thank you. So it is working. I'm nervous because I'm new to this. I've never done it before. I'm going up against people that, they've been in this stuff for years. I'm a startup. So I'm just like, I need my first contract so I can at least prove myself and keep investing, and I want to be able to give back to people too. It's not just me doing it for the money. It's me. I want to open up my nonprofit for the troubled and disadvantaged youth. So this is good.
Spirit working together more ways than one. Well, again.
Thank you, the Baron.
The Baron. Thank you too.
The Baron. I know your name, but I just like it. The Baron. I like that better.
Thank you so much.